What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Thomas, and today we are talking about what sold out from Supreme week 11 and basically what everything is selling for today on StockX. Actually had quite a bit of items that ended up selling out on the website and a couple that didn't end up selling out, which is kind of surprising. Let's talk about all of that right now. Before we get started, I want to remind you guys to please hit like on the video and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell to stay up to date every time I go live. We appreciate all the continued support from everybody in the community. Thank you guys so much. Looking at the website right now, a couple items that didn't end up selling out that I'm surprised about are these Wave varsity jackets. Still small and larges available in both colorways, and even this black one has a medium left, which is kind of interesting. I'm guessing this will eventually sell out this week, but you never know. Dogs for Life. Also, this vintage design didn't end up selling out, which is kind of crazy because I thought it would at least go in the XXL sizes for some of these. Like the black one, XXL is gone. You could probably resell that. The gray one, still available. Navy one, XXL, still available. And the green one, surprisingly, is the most popular one. So if you copped this Dogs for Life hooded sweatshirt in the larger sizes for green, you probably did the best. But enough about what didn't sell out. Let's talk about what actually did. Here we go with the Arc Denim Coach's Jacket. One of the best items of the week. This purple one of my favorites. Same with the yellow, looks really clean. They all looked pretty good. Really solid colorways on this Arc Denim Coach's Jacket, and they sold for $178 retail. My sleeper item of the week ended up being a very fast sellout, the Mosaic short sleeve shirt. A lot of people actually were digging these, so maybe they weren't quite a sleeper, but I still think they were pretty freaking cool. I'm excited to look at what these are selling for on StockX later. The Our Lady work shirt is next. This guy was $138 and sold out in all three colorways. A nice button-up long sleeve work shirt, Supreme branding right there on the left breast pocket, some cool embroidery with some saints on the back. Very cool shirt, $138, not bad. The wrapped half zip hooded sweatshirt with the Pirelli inspired logo. Shout out to Pirelli. Got my hat back there, of course, naturally. And all three ended up selling out. I think this white or stone colorway is actually not bad with the blue design right there, the blue lettering. I just wish it wasn't a half zip. If this is a hoodie, I probably would have copped it, but something about the half zip was just not appealing to me. $168 was the retail. The wrapped sweatpants are next. Same three colorways to match the hooded zip-up sweatshirts, and basically, yeah, same design. $10 cheaper for the sweatpants, but same exact lettering, logo, style, whatever you want to say. Sudden Death football jersey. Was able to cop the white and the teal, double carded them in a large, so pretty happy about that. And then surprisingly, I got a restock notification on Soul Retriever for the black jersey and ended up copping this one as well in a size large. These guys, I think, were the best items to go for this week. While the resale price might not be the highest right now, I think in time, these guys are going to be very good speculations, you could say. The first tee is next, and this guy ended up selling out on the website. What I think happened here, and this is a little conspiracy, I think Supreme pulled these off the website and has them marked as sold out because for a very long time after the drop, these were sitting in pretty much all sizes, like XXL for all of them, pretty much. I don't think a single one of these was actually sold out. This terrible, pathetic excuse for a t-shirt. I think it says sold out because Supreme was embarrassed, to be honest. We're counting it as sold out because it says sold out here, but I don't know if I buy it. The baggy leather shorts are next. Lambskin leather with baggy fit and taffeta lining. Yep, these guys sold out too. They probably didn't make a whole lot of these leather baggy shorts. $300, kind of a niche item, but ended up selling out regardless. The team's box logo in the woodland camo, the royal, the black, the burnt orange. Ooh, the burnt orange is still available actually in one size for the Detroit Tigers. But basically sold out in pretty much every single style right here. Got the MLB logo on the back, fitted new era cap. These actually did a lot better than I thought they would. And I think if you copped one of these, especially these LA and maybe White Sox colorways, I think you did pretty well on these guys. Futara lightweight balaclava sold out in the snow camo and the black colorway. The olive is still available, and actually $28 is pretty cheap. low-key. I think these will probably have some resale potential coming up in the winter, but I think reselling them right now might be a little tough because it is about to be summertime. The 30th year anniversary books sold out. These guys actually sat on the site for a lot longer than I thought they would. They sat for a good 10, 15, 20 minutes, and then I believe they sold out, but then they also restocked. So these guys could even restock again. I could see it happening. So if you didn't cop these and really want them, highly suggest Soul Retriever, restock monitors, whatever you can do to get notifications that Supreme has restocked. Definitely go ahead and do that. I think Fauntleroy's Finest Discord has a channel for a Supreme monitor, so if you haven't joined that already, go over to his channel and join his Discord and stay up to date on when stuff restocks. The Supreme Jules Ponsu Saint Sebastian pillow sold out surprisingly relatively fast. I don't think there was a whole lot of these pillows, which makes sense. I don't think there's a huge audience for this. I mean, maybe it's more popular than you would expect, but yeah, for me, this was an easy pass. There's no way I'm rocking this weird gothic looking Supreme Saint getting impaled by arrows in my house. Not my style, folks. Not my style at all. CRKT CEO Micro Flipper Pocket Knife is next. 78 bucks, not too bad. Ended up selling out. Pretty small knife. Don't really need it. I have plenty of knives. Got 2 solid ass knives for opening packages. I would like a Supreme knife at some point, but this isn't the one for me, so I ended up passing. Last but not least, the Wave Pin. 8 bucks. Sold out too. I was kind of salty. I kind of wanted a Wave Pin. I didn't really have time to add it to my cart this week, so I was going to add it to maybe a slower week just to get a pin, but ended up selling out on me. Kind of sad. I definitely would have gone with the black one over the red one, but maybe these will restock in the future. Who's to say? But now, let's go over to StockX.com and see where generally the market is for all of these items. All right, kicking it off with the Arc Denim Coach's jacket. Looks like the black one, as of right now, was the best one to cop because you can see recent sale, $311 right there for the size large. I'm kind of wishing I went and got one of these Arc Denim Coaches jackets because they really are doing fairly well. That $178 retail, you can see the asks right here, and those were the sales. The purple one hasn't sold quite yet in a large, but all sales, $225 for a small. Actually isn't terrible for a small, and then you can see the lowest asks for the other colorways right here. Looks like navy and then olive are the second best behind the black. Figured that the purple would do pretty well. We just haven't seen any sales quite yet. That sleeper item of the week, the Mosaic short sleeve shirt. You can see right here the asks 192 through 205 for all the sizes. Let's look at all of the sales, and you can see 204 for a medium, 225 for a medium. Damn, XLs actually aren't selling for a whole lot. 229 for a medium. Damn, looks like medium has been the best for this guy right here. And then looking at the different sizes, those are the asks right there. Our Lady work shirt is next. 138 retail. You can see the last sale was for 194, 207 for a small, all the way up to 194 for an XL. They don't actually make this in a double XL, surprisingly. Looking at all of the sizes or all of the sales, you can see these are what they go for right there. And then looking at the other colorways, it looks like, okay, last sale, maybe the black one had some decent ones right here. Okay, yeah, looks like low 200s to high 190s to even like a 138. That's kind of a weird price for that one to sell at. Sudden Death football jersey, you can see I have an ask right here for $235 on this guy. These guys are kind of sinking a little bit in the resale price right now, which can happen when people are trying to undercut each other, right? You can see right here we had like a 235, a 223, 222. These are all the larges, and they've dipped a little bit. So sometimes it takes a little bit for you to actually realize your gains, and that's why like you can't take the few days after an item drops to give the accurate price on the resale market, because right here you can see the volatility, all the different sizes. People are selling them for $168. That's just stupid in my opinion to sell it for basically below retail after fees, because given time, boys, given time, these prices will continue to increase. Right now I'm not going to go sell this for its current market price because I believe this jersey is worth more. Even in a size large, I do not think this thing is worth $175. I think that is stupid, and I'm better off just waiting and holding it for a little bit longer, which I'm totally fine doing. And yeah, did you guys cop the sudden death football jersey? What do you think this piece is actually worth? I think this $300 price isn't crazy, and I think to the right person at the right time, it's definitely worth that, at least to me. Wrapped half zip hooded sweatshirt is next. $168 was that retail price. You can see the last sale was $307 right there. Boom, for the XL. That is pretty solid return on investment for $168. You can see the asks right there. Other colorways, looks like brown is doing the best still because Travis Scott, I don't know fucking why brown is still a popular color, but here we go. White right there, $297 for a medium, kind of wild. XL $275. The wrapped half zip actually doing a lot better than I thought. Pretty solid. The wrapped sweatpants, you saw a last sale at $232. $158 was that retail price. Not too bad at all. Let's go to all sizes and look at the view sales. $232 for that large, $194 for a medium. No sales quite yet for the stone, and then for the dusty brown Travis Scott Town, looks like one at $207. Okay. 30th anniversary first tee, kind of insane. These are selling at all. It's kind of, yeah, it's wild. One sold for $110, a medium at 1:49 a.m., which probably was a international sale, that's the conversion rate. Someone in the comments on my last video ended up explaining that sometimes these crazy swings in sales and prices are actually conversion rates to different currencies from the US dollar, which kind of makes sense, I guess. But yeah, one of the worst t-shirts of all time. You guys should absolutely not buy this shirt. There is a little logo on the back hit right there, which actually is kind of cool. Hope that is, yeah, that's actually there, correct? The little ribbon? Better be. Yeah, better be. The baggy leather shorts are next. Last one sold for a whopping $404. God motherfucking damn. $550, $500. Holy shit. If you guys copped this, you're doing pretty all right, I guess. That $298 retail price ends up being like, look at these asks right here. Yeah, see, I just don't have the balls or maybe the wallet to go for these big avant-garde pieces that are, pretty expensive. But time and time again, we see these more expensive Supreme items end up returning sometimes the most. It's kind of interesting. All right, the Jules Ponce Saint Pillow, probably the biggest shocker from this week. You can see I have pulled up the black and white colorway right here. For a $178 pillow, someone paid $327. Just seems kind of wild to me. If you guys cop this, I would actually recommend trying to flip right now. Put an ask right there for $300. What's the lowest asks right now? Kind of wild right there just to see what those prices are going for, but might be worth it if you guys ended up copping this thing. Kind of a wild piece, but sometimes the wild pieces just pay off, and that's why I love Supreme, because you never know when you could just pick the right thing and end up having a lot of profit, or having a super sick item that you can enjoy and know at any time you can sell it and make your money back, which is sweet. The MLB team's box logo, Los Angeles Dodgers, ended up being pretty much the best piece right here. You can see all the prices for the different sizes. The New Era fit is just wild. I did not expect this hat to go for that $169 for a size 8, as those are the big dome boys, I guess. So I guess if you have a big cranium, you're gonna end up paying a lot, but it's going to be hard to give a definitive value on each one of these sizes. I'm just going to say it starts at the low 80s and goes up from there. So at a $68 retail, these are selling for anywhere from $88 to looks like $150. That's an outlier. $120 for the size 8. Okay. I'm surprised the New York Yankees aren't doing as well. You would have thought that the Yankees for, New York Supreme would have done the best. One of these, the 7 5/8, sold for $146, but yeah, you can see all the asks right there. Not going to go through each individual team. It would take a little bit too long. Futara lightweight balaclava, last one sold for $41. Not too much resale on these right now. Yeah, it is a balaclava in the summertime, but eventually these guys will rise up in value. So I guess if you had a big cart and maybe copped a few of these and ended up, you know, getting free shipping, you could end up doing pretty okay, I think, because the $28 retail price, it's going to be pretty easy to at least get, I think, $40, maybe $50 at a certain point. If you're willing to wait, you can see one sold for $50 right here in black. It's just kind of a matter of time. The t-shirt book set right here is selling for about $200 right now. You can see a ton have sold on the site. One went as high as $263 yesterday at 7 or almost 8 p.m. So I think just hold on to this guy for a bit. Definitely a collector's item. I think it'd be cool to just read it, you know, enjoy it. You don't have to keep it 100% dead stock. I think a book like this can be still pretty valuable if you resell it regardless of the condition. That's just my opinion. I'm guessing on StockX, you probably have to sell it pretty much new, I guess. Yeah, they inspect every item, so probably can't sell it on StockX, but it's up to you. I did see that from Supreme Drops on Twitter, he said, and posted pictures of, there's an index at the back of this book, so you do get the names of each and every item sold by Supreme. Full description. I think that's totally worth at least the $168 resale price. To the right person, it might be worth it. And last but not least, the micro flipper knife. We don't have a picture of it right here, which is kind of funny, but you know what it looks like. It's a Supreme knife. Here's my knife for comparison, my Damascus steel blade, which I absolutely love. You got some reflection right there, but I don't need a Supreme micro flipper when I have this $250 Damascus artisan cutlery knife. But these are selling for about $100. Highest sold for $120. Only available in the continental United States. No European shipping on these bad boys, unfortunately. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it. What were your guys' overall thoughts of Supreme Week 11? Honestly, pretty surprised that the varsity jacket didn't sell out and the Dogs for Life didn't go too, but I guess people kind of ran out of money when it came to all of the items that ended up selling out. I'm super stoked about the sudden death jersey, and for me, I'm willing to wait the time that it takes to actually sell those for a profit. I might end up keeping one, we'll have to see. I really do like Supreme jerseys, and I am pretty confident they will continue to hold their value, so we'll probably end up keeping one just to have a sick jersey to rock in the summertime. But that's gonna do it for today, guys. If you noticed, I am a little bit sick right now, have a little bit of a cold and a fever, but that's not going to stop me from making Supreme content because I live for this shit, and hope you guys enjoyed the video today. It's been your boy Thomas, and I'm out. Peace and butt grease. See ya.